Hello, Jerry. Hello, Mike. Happy birthday, Mike. I was told you can't go live at 8. The Colts are on at 8. I was like, well, I'll make it quick. Good evening, Central Indiana, and welcome to Porch Time with your host, Kevin Corio, live from JTH Construction Studio. It is Sunday evening. I wanted to pop on here with some information for the coming days and weeks ahead. But I know the Colts are on for you football fans that are watching it. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Wendy. How are things in Iowa? They suck anyway, go Steelers. I don't even know who they're playing, Colton. So if that tells you anything. That's funny. First and foremost, BAM is saying there could be some heavy storms come through the area later tonight. Have your cell phones charged and your weather apps up, just in case. I haven't dug into that yet, but happy birthday, Mike. I haven't dug into that too much, but it looks like we could have a round of weather coming through. Well, I got it all cut. I wanted it cut off. It just felt better. And it saves on shampoo, I'm noticing. But should have some storms rolling through tonight at some point in time. But we were going to have some individuals from the MSAC show on tonight, but scheduling and stuff that I had going on, we could not get them on here tonight, and that was my fault. Hello, Jeff. More so than anything. But next Saturday, noon to 3 at Gather Round Barbecue, we have the chili cook-off with all proceeds going to MSAC, Morgan County Substance Abuse Council. Now, we need people that want to bring their chili. It's free to enter your chili, and all the money goes to MSAC. Somebody out there need a couple more to bring some decent chili. And I'm not talking Billy's chili out of the can. Hello, Jeff. We want some good chili. Make a little buck off of it, and then donate all that to MSAC. That is next Saturday, 12 to 3 at Gather Round Barbecue. I think Kevin Green is bringing some of his chili, and it is fabulous. Come on down there and support that. I think it's $10 to buy 10 tickets worth. Spend more to taste more. Pretty cool. We did it last year for the baby box and raised enough money, so we're trying to raise money this time around for Morgan County Substance Abuse Council. That's the group that does a lot of the drug stuff here in the county. Hello, Bob and Kathy. How you doing, Bob? Hello, Christine. And they are needed. This is a group of people that is needed. Can your 14-year-old enter if he's not working the chili? Sure, Kelly. We take we don't have an age limit on cooking, so. They do the PACE team. They do some other things around town. The drug dogs, they help out with stuff like that. This is a group of individuals that is needed in this county. Hello, David. So come on out next Saturday, 12 to 3, Gather Round Barbecue. Support this group. Stop in there. Say hi to us. We'll probably be live off and on. If you want to bring your chili, bring your chili. Bring something to serve it in. And we did it in cups last year, so you didn't run out as quick. So anyway, that's coming up Saturday, October 30th. It's Halloween Day. I get that, but it's over at 3 p.m. All right, it's the day we're having trick-or-treat around here, I should say. We're having trick-or-treat on that Saturday. But it's over at 3 p.m., and you got plenty of time to get home, get the candy, get the kids, blah, blah, blah. This is sponsored by Gather Round Barbecue and Porch Time, and it's for the Morgan County Substance Abuse Council. That is an important date next Saturday. The 11th of November, the following weekend, we're going to do a big show. We're going to have an online auction for them. It's not going to be your typical 10,000 items that we normally do for a group. What's up, Steve? Thanks, buddy. Woohoo! 1,400. Look at him, all the way out in Washington. Thank you, sir. Hope all is well with you. We're going to have quite a few people in here. Hopefully the sheriff will get in. Hopefully chief of police will be in. They'll lose a bet. No, Jerry, I've gotten used to it, and then I don't mess with it, and then when it grows, I'm like, I know you like that, bud. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get it cut off. I think it's a decent looking head. Come on now. Careful, I might shave the beard and everything off. Hello, Tony, and thank you. Hello, Caleb. Hello, MC. Hello, Patty. So next Saturday, October 30th, this is for MSAC, and then the following weekend, we're doing the big show. It's online, and I don't know exactly the time on that. Someone rev it for luck. That's what I'm doing, buddy. I want to say noon or 1. We're going to start that. We're going to have people in here for 4 or 5 hours talking, telling about what they do, what all they offer to the county. And we're going to have some big ticket items to vote to auction off. That's where we're going to need your help making some money for this group of people. Suddenly I got a runny nose. No, keep the beard. It looks good. Thank you, dear. Oh, thank you, Wendell. I'm sorry. I thought that was... Thank you, sir. I thought that was Michelle. That's why I don't have my glasses on. That's what gets me in trouble. Thank you, Wendell. So, next couple of weeks going to be big weeks. I still have to talk about Saul and the contamination stuff and the vapor testing and all that. We had mentioned that, or some individuals mentioned that the other night at the town hall with the mayor. Hey, Billy, what's happening? So they're going to be set up on the 20. The EPA is going to be in town on the 27th, 28th, 29th in 4 locations around town. Get a hold of them. I think the library, I think the ball diamonds, they'll do the vapor testing. They'll do all that. And it's all free. You want to get your house checked. You want to get you checked, especially at that end of town. 27th, 28th, 29th. I'm pretty sure the 27th and the 28th they'll have 4 areas set up in town. I think the library, the ball diamonds, and I don't want to misspeak and say 2 wrong areas, but I know the library and the ball diamonds are 2 of the main areas in that general location. They'll have some tents set up. They'll be doing the testing. And the one thing that was brought up is if you're renting, hello Teresa, if you're renting and you want your air tested in your house, you can have that done. Where you have to ask permission is the treatment of through your landlord. You can say, hey, come in and treat my air. A couple weeks they come back and say, hey, it's bad. Then you have to go to the landlord and say, hey, this needs fixed. But you don't need permission, from what I'm being told, to have your air sampled. So if you're renting, this would be a great time. It's coming up to get your air tested. Ava and I had a great time the other night, Billy, at the Sammy Terry thing. Billy does a good job with that. I'm just not a big Ruha guy of ST, so lots of stuff going on in town. Trick or treat's the 30th. The cook-off's the 30th. And before you know it, it's going to be November, and we rolling into Thanksgiving. The Arties, they advance. I think they play South Dearborn here on Friday night. I have to get a hold of the state. We're going to try to do our best to get in there and cover the game the way we do on air. When it's sectionals and playoffs, you have to go through the state. You got to pay a fee. They got to grant you permission, and you go from there. I've been on their email list for 3 years, and so I got to answer. I got to reply now and say, hey, we want in, and see what they say. But that'll take some time. Scary Terry laugh contest. Did he win? Scary Terry. That's another thing we want to talk about. Wendell's talking about decorating and things like that for Christmas. As announced on here, City of Martinsville, Porch Time and Rediscover, the Bobby Helms Jingle Bell Rock Christmas Music Spectacular, third annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Sunday, December 5th, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Downtown on the square. Corner of Washington Main Street to Sycamore, corner of Jefferson and Morgan to Jackson Street. The stage will be on Washington Street in front of her boutique. The tree is the one across from the Candy Kitchen. There will be a trackless train. We'll have carriage rides. There'll be giant snow globes. The Whoville characters will be there. Of course, Santa Claus is going to be there. Hello, Eric. We may have a nativity scene from First Christian Church. Window decorating contest for all business in Martinsville. All money goes to the food pantries. And that's going to be Wellspring and Red Barn Food Pantry. We're splitting that up this year. Stage schedule and performers 3 to 5. And I'm not going to get exact times on this, but I'm just going to name you some of the acts. Tom and Heather Henson, plus some of their students. The Isaac Family Band, as the little guys that were in here in studio. Amazing group. Community choir. Perhaps Rose O'Neill. Perhaps a community band. And we might even have the finalists from the Star Search contest from right here in studio, which would be a fun deal. At 5:05, we start doing announcements. At between 5:05 and 5:15, I think Mr. Smith is going to be reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." 5:15 to 6:15 is the music and the special guest J2, and immediately following that is a Christmas tree lighting. So it won't be long. December 5th. That's not that far away, folks. Time is clicking by. Hard to believe. Busy time of the year here in town. How could it be small towns, right? So that people drive downtown, check it. That would be cool, Wendell. We're trying to bring that back here in town, get the businesses involved. And you don't have to be a business on a square. You can be a business anywhere in the city. We're going to have cans out. We're going to have a contest with that. It's going to be a good time. And I did request some snow for the night of the Christmas tree lighting. Not much. So it'll be a good time. I know the Colts are on. Some of you may be watching that. I think they started at 8 or getting ready to kick off. Sounds like a real good time. Tomorrow night, we're supposed to have second semifinals of the Star Search contest. Aaron Owens and Maddie are supposed to be in here tomorrow night. Hopefully they both can make it. I know Aaron's been a bit under the weather, but we're hoping he can come through with that. The winner of that will go on to face Wendy a couple weeks down the road for the finals. So we're having some fun with that. We're looking forward to already next year contest with that. Hello, Brett. Hello, PJ. Lots to do around here right now. I know the traffic is bad and the construction is bad, but if you guys have anybody taken a look at the interstate, they're getting closer. I mean, they are getting closer. It's going to be interesting to see what it looks like when it's all wrapped up. They seem to be making good time. I think the last couple of days the weather's been crap. And tonight, like I said, they got some storms going to be rolling through, they're saying. But man, what a just a different feel town has with that interstate cutting us off like that, right through the middle of us. Just I don't know. I know it's going to bring good things to us, but it's change, and a lot of us don't hop on board with change right off the bat. But I think if we stay patient and let things unfold, I think that over the long haul, this is going to be good for our community. My own opinion. 10 years from now, someone could come back and say, Kevin, you're stupid. Look what happened. Maybe, maybe not. Other than that, those were my announcements. I'll repeat them again at least 2 or 3 more times before I get off air here. That's all I had for tonight. It's quite a bit, actually. Haven't been on as much. We're busy people. We got people running everywhere. And it's a busy time of year. At least for me it is. Pretty sure we'll just be giving out candy this year right here at the door. Hello, Mr. Abel. Trick or treat night. We'll be giving out candy. We may be serving chili. You never know. It just depends how much there is. We need someone else to enter. We need other people to enter that chili contest. A couple of you. And like I said, I don't want to see Billy's can of chili he buys at the store. I want some good stuff. There's Michelle from Iowa. There's Michelle Davis and Michelle Iowa from Iowa. Is it snowing out there yet, Michelle? You guys are getting drenched like we were earlier. Or you were at one point in time today. I think everybody is still in this rut, for lack of better words, over things we cannot discuss on air. I'm hoping by the time January rolls around, we can begin turning the corner to getting things back to normal. I've had this conversation with many folks, and it's tough times right now. Tough times for many of us, whether it be gas prices or food or worrying ourselves to death about what's coming or what's happening. We have to keep the faith. That's all we can do. I would love to rant and rave about some of those issues and topics. And I get texts about once a week, when are you going to start going off on this stuff? Believe me, I'd love to. But that'd probably be the last show we would air. We would get removed quickly. So, have to be careful with that, unfortunately. No, but if it rain was snow, we'd have about 4 feet. It'd be a blizzard with 10 degrees too warm. I saw that, Wendell. I said that at the top of the show. Bam saying for some severe storms could be rolling through here later on. Late tonight. Missouri had tornadic weather earlier today. It's that time of year, like in springtime, we get the spring storms. And in this point in time of the year where we're transitioning from spring or summer to fall to winter, things like this could happen, unfortunately. I hear you, Michelle. I want to, though. There's hello, Michelle. There's so much we could discuss on that. It's just amazing. I just hope look, my broadcast got interrupted there for a minute. It scares me. I just hope we get through this year and then turn the corner early on in 2022. I hope. I know, Jerry. I think that is some of the things that eats at me the most, is that where we were and where we are on different topics. It's like one that you have stated there, and that's one of the things that bothers me the most. And so many people use this format for so many different other things. It would be selfish of me to go on here and go off and get it taken down. I know there's a lot of businesses and individuals and people like that don't care about any of that right now. Not saying they don't care, but they just use this platform for day-to-day life, and I want to respect that. Now, if it was just me and my own gig, oh yeah, we'd have a knockdown drag out. I would be voicing much like I used to do But 2 accounts later, and Bethany lost 2 or 3 of her accounts. Kind of learned my lesson, unfortunately. Hopefully that changes back. And there is a new... Hello, Rich Woods. There is a new platform. Hello, James Hayden. What's up, Mac? There is a new platform being established by a certain individual that we all would love to see back in. And I'll be curious what that turns into. Because supposedly, see, my signal fades in and out. And it's not the internet. My internet's completely max. I'll be curious what it turns into. Because supposedly it's going to rival everything out there on the market. And when he says that stuff, he normally means it. So if that's the case, in a couple years, I can see us jumping over there, hopefully. Taking all y'all with us. Let's go. Let's go. Why hasn't the mayor said anything on people in South Home? They had a town hall meeting the other night, and it was an open format to ask questions, and I was surprised that did not come up, Bruce. I give him credit. It was 100% transparent, and you could show up and ask whatever questions you wanted. And there were a few toughies. But Ohio Street and Home Avenue never came up. Hello, Betty. Hello, Pat. Hello, Vicky. Yeah, they seem to be moving forward with a lot of the surveying and things like that on Ohio Street, or excuse me, South Street. I noticed that the corner property is gone on St. Clair. That has been there a very long time, but it is gone. I don't understand why my broadcast keeps getting interrupted. And I agree with that, Bruce. But I mean, even just not even the voting thing. They had broadcast. They had advertised they were going to do this open or town hall thing for a few weeks, and I bet you there wasn't 50 people showed up, 50 to 60, and the majority of them were city employees or related to city employees. A few business owners, don't get me wrong, and a few of them had some great questions, but I expected a full room of people. I would say there was more than that, Betty. I think there was about 50 in all. I was there. I went live. You can see it on here. Just dig it up. Yeah, Jerry. It's where a lot of us used to hang out back in the day. PJ, I agree with that. It did need widened. There were spots where it got pretty narrow there. I think between St. Clair and Graham, maybe. St. Clair, and I forget them. Yeah, Pat, I remember you guys used to live right there. 3 houses down from us. Is their house still there? I know the one on the corner of St. Clair and South. It's on the northwest corner. Is gone. I think that was Mr. Potter's house. It's gone. I noticed that today. Hello, Tim. It doesn't help that people have a 2-car garage and park 3 cars on the street. Mac, I'm sorry, I've got 5 cars. I got to put them somewhere. Signal lost. Wendell, you're exactly right. That's all I can say. 100%. Yeah, Ira Potter. I got a bunch at once there. Thank you, Mac. It slid down my chin. You know, I think Rose had such fabulous hair that I was just like, I can't compete with her anymore. So I just went ahead and removed it, JB. Yeah, South in Ohio. I saw that also, Crystal. Thank you. We are a growing city. Yeah, that was narrow, Jerry. We are a growing city. Not yet. I wouldn't say we are yet, but we're making changes to grow. Putting things in place to grow, to allow growth. We'll see what happens. I hope we do. I know there's things coming. Ohio Street's going to look completely different. There's going to be 2 gas stations coming in there. If it all gets to the city, as far as council and plan commission and council and back and approved and all that, you're basically going to have a gas station on the east and west side of Ohio Street. I want to say Starbucks is going to end up moving over there too. So Ohio Street, right there in that little area from where the gas station is down to Wendy's, that's all going to change. That whole little area there is changing. We're going to have some gas stations and Starbucks and things like that right there on Ohio Street, which will be interesting. That's been in the plans for a while. Jamie, I owed you that. Don't thank me, because I had made a mistake back during the fair to those young ladies and did not come through. And I own that mistake. It was one of those things that I say as they're in the studio, and I thought I messaged Beth, and I didn't, and time got away from me, and I totally forgot. And I owed that. We would have done something anyway, but I felt we needed to do something there, and it was my honor to our honor to do that. So glad those girls received that, and I hope it worked out for them. And Jamie did a fabulous job, and we got to have them gals back in soon. And we need to buy them dinner or something. I felt horrible. What happened to Billy's what? What about Billy's Cracker Barrel? You know, you joke about that. You joke about Cracker Barrel a lot, but just keep your eyes and ears open. You never know. Scott's, Peters, White's, Thacker's all lived in that end of the town. We did right there on St. Clair, and I know Mac did, and the Davises did. There were plenty of us. Love you guys too, Jamie. It's a good end of town. Hello, Tina. Pat Huff, Jeff Huff, they live right there on the corner, or at the end of the street of the T. Monroe's getting a Tres Caminos. Monroe's growing. Billy O's Pizza opening where Mo's into. We haven't been in touch with the gentleman from Mo's. I need to call him, because I think he painted it, which was just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I talked to that guy a few times trying to get him to sell, but he wouldn't budge off a number, and it wasn't worth how much we were offering. But it'd be cool to have, just to do something with it funny every now and then. If we can get it for the right price. He painted it blue, I think, which is just disheartening. We missed that Mo's on Douglas orange, which Mo's isn't even orange, I don't think. I think it's blue. I think, Jerry. I'll have to drive by. Billy lives right over there by it. He needs to give us an update. If Cracker Barrel does come to this town, I think Billy should go be the main manager at Cracker Barrel. Would be a great haunted house. What business is really needed in this town? I think you need a larger business to come in at some point in time to offer jobs. And I'm not talking low end jobs. I'm talking middle and up jobs, factory jobs, things like that. That is something this community could use. Another factory of sort. And hopefully we'll get something down this way soon. I know once the interstate is done, that's going to make things more appealing. Maybe maybe larger than that, Bruce. But yeah, I mean that employed a ton of people from this community. I agree, Michelle. Harmon employed a lot of people from this community. Kept them busy. Got them a paycheck. I agree, Jerry. I agree 100% with that, Jerry. But yeah, business like Harmon or even a TOA or something like that, anything where you can get people in this community to work here instead of driving the hour we do every day to Indianapolis. I agree, Bruce. That is wages are going to have to go up to match what you got in other counties and other cities. $18.50 an hour. That's a pretty good deal right there. I know. What's the place? What's the place over there? North Monrovia, doggone it. They seem to be hiring quite a bit. I can't think of it. Brain dead. Lots of hey, right now everybody's hiring. Everybody's hiring. If you want a job and you tell me you can't find a job right now, you're not looking. Chewy. Bruce, thank you. Thank you, Wendell. I would think Barefeet's a good gig. Yep. Chewy. They seem to be always hired. I think everybody in the country's hiring right now. If you need a job and you can't find one because you're not getting off your couch and going to find one, you can get a job anywhere you like right now. Making good money. Really good money. Everyone's hiring. Just takes a little motivation. Get up, get a shower, get dressed, go get a job. That's about it. All right. Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's closes early. Love Warehouse. There you go. Right there. And benefits, exactly, Brett. Brain Chills closes early because they can't get employees. Right. Wages are up, housing and utilities. Everything's up. Gas prices are up. Don't forget, next Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. at Gather Round Barbecue, we're having our chili cook-off, and it's to help raise funds for the Morgan County Substance Abuse Council. All proceeds are going to Morgan County Substance Abuse Council. This is sponsored by Gather Round Barbecue and Porch Time. $10 gets you in the door. Sampling tickets can be purchased for $1 each. Come on out and support. If you want to enter your chili, it's free to do so. Get a hold of myself or Bethany. This is a needed thing for our county. And then the following weekend, 11/7, we're doing a bit of auction. We're going to have members of that group in here, I believe. We're going to try to get the sheriff in here, the chief of police, Mr. Worth, my brother, to talk about things like that they do at Morgan County Substance Abuse Council, and kind of let you guys know what all they're involved in and how they help our community. Colts are losing to the 49ers 9-0. Thank you. Thank you, Pat. So if you guys want to help on the chili cook-off or be involved in it, get a hold of me. And then again in December, it's a big tree lighting ceremony. Cannot wait for that. That's going to be a fun time. We're going to have... I don't want to get this wrong. Hang on. We're going to have the trackless train, 3 to 6. And that's going to be running around the inside part of the courthouse. It starts over by Sterling Butterfly. We're going to have carriage rides, giant snow globes, Whoville characters. Of course, St. Nick's going to be there. Window decorating contest for all the businesses in Martinsville. All that money's going to go to the food pantries of Wellspring and the food pantry Red Barn here in town. Please get involved in that. That is needed, especially right now. No Christmas dance this year, Pat. Just the tree lighting ceremony. Some of the members, some of the people that are going to be on stage: Tom and Heather Henson, Isaac Family Band, Community Choir, maybe Rose O'Neill, maybe the Community Band. I know Rob's got a big night planned, and it's just going to be a cool time. And hats off to Brad Ferguson, Sound and Light, Scott Wallace, our in-house photographer, Scott Wilson at Sonic Soundstage, Matt Smith, Boyle Built Wagons, and all the merchants. We appreciate each and every one of you. So thinking about the Valentine's Ball, of course, I said that on air to the mayor while he was in here. I think that would be a blast. Hello, Jeff. If we could pull it off. Maybe not this year, but maybe we can plan for it. I think that would be a big hit. That's something we've not done in this community. Have a Valentine's heart or a Valentine's Day dance or a sweetheart dance. You have it catered. You raise money for charity. Maybe you can have a silent auction. And have some fun with it. And make it black tie. I've tried to push that idea for about 4 years. Just need a place that is big enough, serves alcohol, and we like the free word. Because you don't want to spend your money paying for overhead. You want to spend your money on the charity that you're doing the event for. I think it'll be fun. Third chance prom. There you go. There you go. And plus, I look pretty good in a tux, JB. I mean, it's work, but I look pretty good in a tux, so. All right, I'm going to look at radar, see where these storms are at as we approach 9 o'clock here in central Indiana. Man, there are some boomers. Or when you messed up the first two, exactly. There are some big boomers out to our north and west. Whoo! The big comma shape in the central part of the country. And there are 2 lines of storms running from about Little Rock all the way up to the Canadian border. that eventually will have to come through here, I'm sure. Massive system. So yeah, we're probably going to be in for a real bumpy night at some point in time, or early morning. I'm trying to figure out what Crystal's typed there. Or is that just a mistake? G-hug. I got the first part, but it's got to be a mistake. Colts just scored. There you go. Probably going to be 9-7 if we can kick an extra point. Oh, the kid is texting. Okay. She's 6. Well, hello, and welcome to the show. And sorry I could not interpret that. All right. Gonna call it a night. 42 minutes into it. Got all the information I can give out at this point in time. Next Saturday, the chili cook-off. I need you down there. Need you down there. Need your support. Come down, hang out with us. Taste some excellent chili. And support a great cause in Morgan County Substance Abuse Council. Don't forget, Friday night, we could be doing the Martinsville game. We should be able to. Depending on the state grants us that, and we get the $200 in. Sarah, you too, dear. Mike, you too, sir. Guys, be safe. Watch the weather. Turn all your alerts on your phones. In case it's late night, get them charged. I always tell my kids that, and they ignore me. Good night, Jerry. Love you guys. We will see you tomorrow night on Star Search second semifinals. You guys have a great night. Try to behave. Try to behave out there in Facebook land. It's tough. It's tough for some of us. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.